totally amazing filmography, you know? Like, is there anything wrong with an artist admiring his own work for a change? Know what I'm saying? So, you can look it up on your own if you feel like it. McConnell's Mill, pretty sweet. Ignore not the gigantic building that stands before you. And with that, man, you know what I realized it a long time ago that, like, I need, and I've said it before, like, I need a co-pilot, yo. Like, I totally need a co-pilot. I don't, you know, I look at how I stand up to myself when I'm grilled for, like, things that I believe in, and like for example, like medical care and stuff. And you're probably, depending on who you are, you're probably looking at my nose and stuff. I'm looking at the car that's coming up behind me. So, you know, that's what I like to do. You got yourself a problem with it, you know, whatever. Your choice. You want to go on hating and doubting and criticizing at all? Go right ahead. But you know what? I still believe and maintain, like, totally, that, like, what I've been trying to say, okay, whatever it is, like, what I've been trying to say all along has always, like, been consistent, even through changing times. So, what good is something being said if it may sit forever and never be read? Well, if you haven't read it, then you don't even know what's going on in the first place. So, bringing it back down to nursing, all right? Because that's what I do, that's what I am, that's what I've been. Medical, straight up, right? Like, it's a very real proposition, you know? I mean, at some point, we're all on our own. Each one of us is an alone creature on this planet. And we do have more interactions with other human beings than the need for it. That, hey, people annoy me sometimes too. And while I yimmer and yammer over here, I am navigating rocks and all that stuff. But the point is, just a snippet of real life, snippet of my real life, my own film memory. I love it. My film memory, that's exactly what it is. But some of it's stupid, you know. I got my own style of humor. As Jefferson said. Yes, he did. He's like, you know, like, it's like your own style of way, like how you're trying to express yourself. I'm like, yeah. Try to bring everything back around to the first part. I just need a co-pilot. Co-pilot, funding, all that stuff. You know what we're trying to do? We are trying to gather together a certain kind of a coalition of nurses / medical professional personnel, etc., medical industry, normal, ordinary people, patients. Forget not the patient. We're preparing to launch as a significant patient advocacy force, for lack of other terms, but it's not even like anything that could be labeled as extreme, because it simply revolves around the core fundamentals of nursing. And there are lots of really smart people out there from other professions who have also joined the profession of nursing, and everybody's seeing the same thing. Now, don't get so caught up when I say everybody. Just remember, try to keep track of a whole bunch of things at the same time. Yeah, look, someone asked me, are these videos your form of therapy? I'm like, hell yeah, totally. What's the point of the video, DBer? It's that right there. Look at that gigantic pyramid triangle corner of a rock thingamahutch. That is just so freaking awesome. Yeah, that's the reason why we came out here in the first place. One would think. But I am truly like towards the almost at the end of my hike. I think I got another couple 100 yards over there. And losing my water bottle. The whole goal is to bring people along. Nurses join patients in their experience. They feel their pulses. Do you know what that means? I mean, it is a literal thing. Yes, we feel pulses, but what does that mean? We have our fingers in everything in healthcare, fundamentally. And Florence Nightingale would fundamentally agree. And it can be argued that science, advancements, etc. You see, that argument just deviates you from the core topic of discussion in the first place. Review fundamentals. Oh, DBer, what is your solution to the problem? Straight up, what's your solution for the problem? Well, of course I'm gonna chew up my words with that one because it's way more complicated than just blurting it out in one single sentence. Though I have reviewed that sentence in my mind so many times. I just wonder if the world is ready for it. What do you think? You think the world's ready for it? December 2020, right now. You think the world is ready for it? Well, a discerning and concerning person might say, DBer, what are you actually talking about? I'll say, I don't know. Whatevs, right? Look, I guess we could say I'm one guy who's just putting myself out there. And when people come, I dip out for a minute. Take a sweep of the surrounding area. And continue at your hike. Make sure you don't take your eyes off the road or you're going to twist and smack your head or break your arm, etc. Don't be an idiot on the trail of life and have yourself a darn good day.